All right, so I thought I'd just run through what I'm looking at because there's a couple of interesting things that I didn't know about sleds and how they work. So if you ever end up working on one yourself, I'll just kind of walk you through what's happening. Basically, I'm trying to figure out a no start issue. It could be bad gas because it's been sitting for some time, but I've shoved some sure start in the carbs and that didn't do anything. So I figured it was electrical. And then had a whole lot of fun trying to figure out where the outlet for my stator was. This is the one I thought I would be replacing, to figure out if the stator's working and if I need to replace it. Thus far, I do not believe I do, but I'll get to that in a sec. Off the header there, so that's where you pull a bunch of springs off and then the exhaust comes out. The muffler is over there. And then your pull start and magneto and stator all they all connect with here. That's essentially your drive shaft, and then the drive shaft will send power obviously to the primary clutch here. And so after a certain amount of RPM, this should be running constantly, and then after a certain amount of RPM, the secondary clutch, which will use that spring to expand and contract, which will grip the drive belt, which will send power back the other direction to this chain, and this will be like your drive chain. So that sprocket sits up here, and then you can tension the chain here, which it should be, I don't know, I'll figure out the spec, but some format of torque, and then that drives this sprocket, which then drives your track. What else could I say? So in testing out the magneto, what I've done is I've put the wire, my negative lead to ground, and then my positive lead usually on, I started with the yellow wires, and then multimeter sitting on volts AC. And then as I pull the starter motor, I'm just trying to find if it registers something, which is good, it does. I think it's up to like 8 volts AC. I'm just looking to see if it produces something, because obviously it's gonna spike and I can't read it. And then resistance check to make sure that the stator isn't just sitting there going to ground and not sending the signal to spark. So my guess is that it's not the stator or magneto that's the issue. I mean, I figured that, you know, there was a mouse or something that had been eating wires, but it may also have been, and this is crazy, I don't know if this is just kind of spitballing, but instead of a battery, because this doesn't have a starter motor or anything, it has a capacitor, and a capacitor is like a battery in that it stores energy, but it charges and discharges very quickly, like the flash on a camera. And that is what actually sends the high voltage into your spark plugs to ignite the engine. Now, again, I don't know enough about capacitors, but the only thing I can think of that I did differently when I parked my sled was I kept the e-brake on, and I'm wondering if that discharged and or damaged the capacitor to such a degree that it cannot send power to the spark plugs and create a spark, because I put a spark plug tester onto the leads while I was trying to start it, and I could not get a spark at all. So there is an electrical issue, it's not a fuel issue. Lastly, and I think it's right down there, is it could be a rectifier issue. So the last thing I'll touch on that, from what I've learned, is the magneto sits stationary, bolted to the engine itself, and then the drive shaft spins around it, which will turn this, if you can see this better example. This would be a magneto. As you can see, I can source some parts. So the magneto, so we're looking on, that's what spins, and it has a bunch of marks. These marks are for timing the engine, so it'll tell computer when to send a spark to the cylinder, so it's sparking at the correct time. and it's also a giant magnet on the inside, which creates power. So that is typically, oh, there you go, that makes sense. So magnets, magnets, and then this spins around the magnets, which creates an electric current. And what it's doing is it's creating I think it's a three-phase, 1, 2, 3-phase, sorry, correction, 1, 2, 3-phase stator inside the magneto that's creating three-phase AC power of high voltage, and that goes through the regulator, the rectifier, and the rectifier will actually temper, I call it. It would temper the power to charge a battery or a capacitor in order to make it stable, to be predictable, to run systems and lights and computers and hand warmers and all that stuff. So that's basically my understanding of it in a nutshell. Obviously things have become much more complicated than they used to be, and I'm very quickly reaching the end of my scope in terms of what I'm understanding, and I'll be lucky if I can get this thing put back together properly.